It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to the first Fetterman and Associates Scholarship Project award ceremony. My wife, Beth, and I started this scholarship project because we firmly believe that education is the backbone of our democracy. This is our way of playing a small part in encouraging and guaranteeing the future of our great country and encouraging our students. Thank you for being here. Thank you, students, for what you've done. Thank you, teachers, because you're the inspiration that guides them and brings them forward. Thank you, parents and siblings and relatives, because you really have done a wonderful job in raising your children. This year, we wanted to honor students, and we wanted to honor teachers as well. We thought about the people that have influenced us in our lives to help us get where we are today. And we wanted to honor the teachers that have such a tremendous influence on their students. Emily is co-captain of the Color Guard. She's been enrolled in IP, AP classes all throughout high school. She's on the AB honor roll. She's been a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years. And she's been accepted to the Honors College at the University of North Florida. Michelle Holmes has been honored as Teacher of the Year in 2008. She teaches 10th grade English. She has a technology background. And this whole thing started, believe it or not, over a pair of shorts. So you'll hear all about that.
When I walked into AP English on my first day of 11th grade, the first words Miss Holmes said to me were, "If you wear those shorts again, I'll send you down to the office for dress code." I sat down begrudgingly and continued to pout for the remaining 45 minutes of the class. I never would have guessed that she would be the best teacher I will ever have. I don't think that this limit of 3 pages will even begin to describe the ways in which Miss Holmes has positively influenced my life. I could sit here and name character traits that put her on a pedestal, but that wouldn't allow you to know who she really is. Miss Holmes is the teacher who hears. She's the one who hears students gossiping about each other, and she looks at them and says, "You never know," because she wants us to be kinder to each other, to be more empathetic, understanding, respectful. She hears us talking about how we don't have enough lunch money, so she offers us things she brings for herself for lunch, and then continues to buy things for us with her own money. She hears when we're spun into panics about our grades and reassures us that she won't let us fail. Miss Holmes doesn't only hear things, she listens. There's a difference. I've always felt comfortable to come to her with whatever was burdening my mind, and I know I'm not the only one. She takes the time to listen carefully and give out the appropriate advice, and then asks to see what things have worked out within the next few days. She doesn't get paid for that. That is not in her job description. Caring is not something required of her, but she does it anyway. She doesn't do it for recognition or for anything in return. That's just who she is. She's worried about our generation. She knows we have the potential to be great, and she is helping us find the strength to push ourselves a little bit more. Miss Holmes has encouraged me into wanting to become a teacher myself. She's a role model to me. And if I do become a teacher, I will be a Miss Holmes to my own students. Everyone needs a teacher who's going to care about you like that. It motivates you. It makes you want to be better for the people who want to be better for you. I know now that what Miss Holmes does is not for the pay. She doesn't get the 7 to 3 day that everyone misconstrues. She's constantly working, trying to think of ways to further engage her students in their educations. She's not doing it for any recognition she might receive. She's doing this because she wants to inspire people and instill hope in our generation. "The world needs you," Miss Holmes said to me, frustrated that one of her students completely ignored the prompt of the essay and wrote things instead like, "I'm not going to write this essay." That meant more to me than anything anyone has ever said. I have this constant fear, this constant worry that I won't be able to positively influence my environment. I worry that I don't have a purpose, that maybe life doesn't have a meaning after all, but that all seems to melt away. I feel rejuvenated now. I feel like maybe I can make a difference. When expressing this worry to Miss Holmes, she found and read me this. One day, a man was walking along the beach when he noticed a boy hurriedly picking up and gently throwing things into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "Young man, what are you doing?" The boy replied, "Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die." The man laughed to himself and said, "Don't you realize there are miles of beach and hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it into the surf. Then, smiling at the man, he said, "I made a difference to that one." Miss Holmes doesn't know it, but she has made that difference. No matter how many times I tell her, she just smiles and in return tells me 1,000 other ways that she could be better. She won't accept the fact that she has been the most influential teacher I've ever had and one of the most wonderful, inspiring people I will ever know.
I cried too.
Thank you so much.
Whenever I read the story about the starfish, it gets me just like that. I mean, that is such a beautiful story. Emily,
Sorry.
that's for you. Don't be sorry at all.